Hello and welcome to Unlimited Power Season 4. We are back. We have Ryan and the Brandt coming to us as the cast for the Season 4 Unlimited Power League. How are y'all doing? Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having us. I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to reveal. We talked last week about our brand new member, and here he is. So
Yep.
very exciting.
Well, I'm excited to be here for episode 4, A New Hope. That's me. I am the new hope for everyone. So thank you. I believe I was in season 1, and I'm back now for season 4. I was so popular in season 1. Producers asked me to come back for season 4, see what I could do. So I'm here to bring my energy.
Yep. We were finally able to work out a deal where I was able to take out a second mortgage on the house in order to pay Brandt's fee to be
Yeah,
in the league this
his
season.
appearance
So,
fee. Yeah,
so very happy to have all of us here ready to go and play some Star Wars Unlimited. Now, we just
yes.
got Jump to Lightspeed, which is such a cool set. If you all have played it, I know you all know. If you all haven't played it, go play this set. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. But we got a couple of new rules and everything for set 4. So Brandt joined us in season 1, where it was a little bit different. Ryan and I did season 3, which is last season, and we got a little bit of an update for season 4. Very similar to last season. We're going to be kind of managing a bankroll. We have access to the entire card pool, so it's not just limited to the Jump to Lightspeed cards. We have access to all 4 sets following the premier rules, and so like no Spark of Rebellion Boba, unfortunately. Um, but a couple of tweaks. We're starting with $60. We can use that to spend however we want, and then we're going to start getting less and less money every single week to build a deck. The other kind of cool catch is that we have to switch our leader every week, so we're not going to see repeat decks every week.
I know, which is sad because I could have played my Dooku deck through the entire last season. I still love that deck. I still have it built and made and ready to go.
And there's 2 other versions of Boba Fett for me, so I'm good.
It's true. When one Boba closes, another one opens. That's what they say.
Oh, I like that. Yes, I love that. That
And
has to
Django.
be and Django. Oh, Django is oppressive
Are we
right
getting
now.
a spoiler alert right now for what Brandt might be running on the first week?
You never know. You never know.
Also, it's worth mentioning too, the reason that we're so excited to bring Brandt on here and to do this with 3 players is because we did have a lot of fun. But when you're playing 1v1 every week, trying to like predict the meta, you get a little hung up on like, what's he gonna run? Can I build a deck just to counter that? But in a 3-person matchup where we're playing both players every week with the same deck, you can sideboard, but the deck stays the same, the leaders stay the same. So I got to worry about what both of you guys are making, and I have to worry if my deck is really strong against what I think Nelson might be playing, then it might be pretty weak against what Brandt is playing. And I'm really interested to see how that plays out week to week.
Yeah, I think it's going to introduce a really cool like rock paper scissors element to the whole kind of meta of the league, and so that will be a lot of fun. And another new thing that we are able to do now that we have 3 players, this entire season is going to be 6 rounds. After round 3, if you do want to play Boba, I do have an opportunity for you, Brandt, because we are going to be running a Twin Suns game. And so after round 3 and then after round 6, we are also going to be doing a second Twin Suns game. And Boba is not banned in Twin Suns. And so if you really wanted to bring Boba to the table, you can with the Twin Suns. There may be some additional little prizes for the winner there. Maybe not. We haven't really decided yet. But think of it as like, there's a trophy.
That's what the mortgage. That's what the mortgage was really for. Was
yes.
to pay for the giant diamond encrusted trophy that Nelson got for us.
Yep, it's a 1 of 250 serialized card. We just haven't pulled it, found it, or paid for it yet. But
yeah, exactly.
Looking forward to that. Think of it as kind of like an in-season tournament. I love Twin Suns, and so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I got to get the new Twin Suns tokens then to be ready for the Twin Suns games.
Yeah. Need to get that new Twin Suns playmat, the one that takes up my entire living room.
Yeah.
So, real quick, you don't have to give too much away if you don't want to, but Brandt, what are your kind of thoughts? What are you thinking about going into week 1, or I guess round 1, because the rounds are going to be a couple of weeks?
I'm thinking going into week 1 that I'm going to probably pick up one of the 2 spotlight decks because it has a lot of cards from the other. Sorry, so for people know, Jump to Lightspeed introduced separated decks. So there's a Han kind of starter deck they call it a spotlight deck, and a Boba Fett pilot, not the Boba Fett that's banned, deck. And both of those have cards kind of going back. They're a little bit better off than the other starter decks were. They give you a few other key cards and things. That's probably a good place to start just to have that. I really like opening packs, so I think I'll probably take like a pack from each set or something like that, going backwards, whatever makes sense. And then, if there's anything left over in that first week, I'm going to be looking to just grab some of those commons that I can fill in that are very playable that get the job done.
Yeah. And what's really cool about those new spotlight decks is they do come with a pack
Yeah.
inside of them. So if you spend the $30 of your bankroll to grab Boba Fett, you also get a pack, and hopefully you pull a showcase from that. So you just kind of set yourself up for the rest of
Yeah.
the season on bankroll.
What's our budget for week 1?
60.
Okay, so I'm just gonna buy a bunch of carbonite packs and hope there's enough cards in it to actually make a deck.
I got this serialized and this showcase, but I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's it. That's all I've got. I've got 1 card deck.
No cards.
All right,
Big
I got a
swing.
it is a big swing, but that is the ultimate muscle. Like the ultimate power move is to drop a serialized in the middle of all unlimited power league. Okay, we'll see.
Geez.
We'll see if we have a little bit of extra budget. I might splurge on 1 carbonite pack one of the weeks. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you'll be sitting pretty if you're able to, spend $25 of your bankroll on one pack.
One pack.
Oh, that should be round 3 Twin Suns. The winner should be allowed to get a card.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it a
That's
lot.
real on
Yeah.
the line.
That's a great deal. Yeah, I love opening packs too, Brandt. I'm with you. So I have not thought about what I want to do going out of the gate. I probably am going to grab a spotlight. I haven't decided which one. My dream deck would be to run a Vader deck, Pilot Vader. So we'll see if that can come to fruition.
I ran a Pilot Vader in my pre-release, and he is so much fun.
Yeah.
He's just a blast to play. I like the spotlight decks a lot. I think that they give you a lot of value for the money. You get like a pretty competitive deck. So I think it's going to be hard to not run a spotlight deck, or at least like start the league with a spotlight deck, just because it's such good value. I'm wondering if I can finagle my way to selling a card and get a spotlight and a 2-player deck, because I feel like that would set me up
Interesting.
on a pretty decent path for that week 3 Twin Suns, because it's an 80 card singleton, and so you need the card pool, so you can't just buy singles all the time.
Is that how we're doing it though?
Yeah.
So are we doing it like if I spend my 30 on a pack and I open it, I can sell cards even week 1?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if I do spend 25 on a carbonite pack, get that serialized card, get that showcase, sell it for $100 and something, I can buy everything.
Yep. And that's the
The
risk
gamble.
you take. That's the risk you take.
That is a big risk, and the payoff is very small.
No, but I love living vicariously through you with that decision. I'm gonna let you do it, and we'll see how it goes.
When I show up to week 1 with no deck, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
just
60
commons.
60 commons. I mean, like, there are some pretty decent decks you can run with just the common and
That's
uncommon,
true.
and splash a couple of rares in
I
there.
said just commons, no
Just
rares.
commons. Okay, well, you do you.
I don't have the money for uncommons. That's crazy talk.
I need to buy the showcase leader that I'm going to use for 1 week.
Where'd you spend your entire budget? I really wanted the showcase leader. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Oh man, but yeah, but Pilot Vader is fun, and I like decks that are fun. Like that's why I really enjoyed that Dooku deck. I don't know how competitive it was, but that exploit mechanic was a lot of fun, and I really did enjoy in Twilight making a bunch. I tried both types of token decks. I went a clone deck and I went a battle droid deck. So now we have these ship tokens, the X-wings and the TIE fighters, and so now I really want to experiment with cool X-wing or TIE fighter deck. So that'll be fun too.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Now that we have 4 sets, there's so many different strategies and so many different metas that we can play into, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But make sure that you are following all of the channels. So you can follow Nelson All Over Cards for me, Step Into the Portal for the Brandt, and Man vs. Meeple for Ryan. Hopefully, wherever you're watching that, the other channels will be linked in the video description, but we're going to be posting games. We're going to be posting talks about what we're deck building, and we're gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna be jumping to
me
Lightspeed
too.
because this is gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm glad to be part of this. I missed not being part of the other season. So when you asked me, I think it took me approximately 3 seconds to respond. Absolutely, I'm in.
That was
Yeah,
the quickest yes I've ever gotten for anything.
yeah. I'm pretty sure Brandt had the message ready to go, just waiting for me to reach out, and then you just hit enter. That's all. That's all it took. Very very excited to have you here with us, Brandt. It's gonna be a good season.
Yep,
Man, Star Wars
absolutely.
is so much fun. I
I
love this
know
game.
it is
So
the
good.
best. It's just the best.
It's fantastic. All righty. Well, if nothing else, I will see you two at the table. So see you around. Bye.
Bye, everybody.